Alright, everybody, we are back.
With more chained echoes.
But the echoes are going to fall silent upon the rain of Tormund. Is it a rain from the sky, or is it going to be a rain of blood from the war? Yes. Hey, free sacred water. Sweet. Let me just rob the castle. There's nothing better than sitting here reading a book and drinking a cup of hot tea while the rain falls against the window. Except sitting here playing a video game and drinking a cup of hot cocoa while the rain falls against the roof. And you can feel the wind of the rain coming in through the screen of your windows. Yeah, fuck you. You don't appreciate rain. You don't know. I appreciate the rain. I appreciate being wet. $55 Arca. Whoa. Fucking mega overlap. Okay. It seems there is like a hidden passage somewhere. They say the Ascanians like to party, but when it comes to drinking, nobody can beat us. Disagreed. Pickled onions with lots of sugar. The onion liqueur is the hit in Terran. Another shot of onion liqueur. You've had enough. The constant rainfall and the dark atmosphere take its toll on our spirits. We in Tormund are considered to be particularly melancholic. I don't know why. I would love to live in this fucking town. If you want light, fucking that's what light bulbs were invented for. This is the Adventurers Guild. I made it! A letter from the Adventurers Guild in Farnsport? Let me see. Wonderful. So you are the newest recruits. Congratulations. It must have been difficult to pass Kortara in these dire times. Don't worry, you can now count on us from now on. We offer you plenty of services. First, you can use our shop. It has some unique items, and you can find plenty of materials to upgrade your equipment. Second, you can get useful hints on how to find certain unique monsters. Third, we will pay you for how many different unique monsters you have defeated. Just speak to me to get your rewards. Happy adventuring. Ahoy, ye hearty! You defeated Taktiak. Nice job. Keep up the good work. So leaping is leaping no more, eh? No, he is still fucking leaping. Okay. What is this item down here? Exchange parts. So that's a res for the fucking... That is... Oh! These are expensive upgrade materials, yo. Gauntlets. An accessory that raises my attack. Bangle. Accessory that raises your defense. Accessory that lowers your TP costs. The Biden Hunter. No. Germany, no! Raises attack by 10%, but for Glenn, that's only... For Glenn, that's only 2 attack! %10 attack should be 7 attack. Shielded mail. Ooh. Where the fuck did I get that from? I don't know. The math in this game doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This should definitely be more than 2 fucking attack increase for equipping the gauntlets. Shielded mail. 1 defense, 2 mind, and 5 HP. This breastplate has light damage on it. The Adventurers Guild is run mostly by Polkul, Lisvin, and Hyams. I think I've done that. I've definitely done that before. Get 3 herbal collars. Defeat all unique monsters. Jesus. I'm not sure you've noticed, but there are invisible bridges in Cortara. You can find one in the central area and another one in the forest southeast. I wonder who built them. You want to check them out? Oh, there's nothing to find there. I already checked. Oh, okay. Fucking whatever. Unique monsters have special conditions that make them appear. If they still don't appear, make sure to leave and enter the area again. There are invisible bridges in Cortara. You can find one in the central area and another one in the forest southeast. Have you heard of the Tomes of Fiends? You can get them through deals. With their knowledge, you might be able to get new loot from Sky Armor enemies such as Skill Ram. So, you are now part of the guild. Welcome. If you have any questions, just ask around here. Alright, where is the anvil so I can mess around with some equipment and things? New fast travel location, Disco Red. War is always the top priority everywhere in the world. I mean, which invention do you think first found its way to Torment? The common umbrella or a sky armor? Shockingly, the sky armor came before the umbrella. Hard to believe, isn't it? That's sad. That's the wrong way. Not sure which area I came from. But now I'm in the Torment Underground. Valentis is well known for its ores. You only get the hardest and shiniest ores here. Do I, though? Yes, I do. That's some good ores you got there, bro. Due to the heavy rain, the people of Torment decided to build an entire city underground. Okay, let's upgrade her fucking Miranda Bolero. Let's upgrade my shielded mail. Armor. Chemistry. Some items are more effective. Break extender. Debuff has a 50% chance to hold longer for 3 turns. Yeah, I think I want that. I feel like I also want Human Killer. And a chance to make something wet so wind does a little more damage, I guess. All this rain, you need some good clothes to keep you dry. Yes, I do. But not from you. Those greedy traders. Now that we're at war again, they immediately raise the cost of food. These are not leftovers from the food market. Use these bones to upgrade your stuff. Okay. I'm selling random stuff. Maybe there's something for you here. Maybe. Look at you. You seem to need some upgrades for your equipment. Check out my leather wares. Best weapons of Volantis are found in Tormund, I swear. I have to buy the Shaslik. Oh. Because I found everything else everywhere else. Sturdy Terranian armor. Buy a few more shielded mail. We'll get even with them in Escania. We've had enough of this everlasting war. The Grand Grimoire will crush them all. Bro, you don't understand the fucking terror that thing possesses. Why are there so many people standing here? They are outraged by food costs. War has just been declared and they are already charging triple the price. Once the king tried to ban alcohol during wartime, we were supposed to concentrate more on killing than on drinking. And it worked. Except for the fact that people were killing themselves instead of the enemy. Man, I sure could go for a burger. I am with you right there, Dario. Shady merchant. People are complaining that we raised prices after the war was announced. It's not us who make the prices, it's the demand. How am I supposed to decide what to buy? By deciding what to buy. That's how. It's not too hard. Alright, so I came in from the upper left. That's a long dog. Can I help you? Would you like some tea or maybe some coffee? Perhaps you would like to use the toilet or maybe you want to sleep in my bed. Huh? No, then why did you barge into my house uninvited, huh? Get lost, you impudent vermin. Vermin! I came here to pet your dog.
Yeah, puppy.
Yeah, that's why I came in there, to pet your dog. And then I'll pet this little yappy-ass motherfucking dog, too. Bitch, I will pet the shit out of you. You won't even know. Yeah, that's fucking right. It's fucking right. I got the magic hands. Animals bow before my bower. Okay. All the way to the wall and then down. Herbal collar. What does that even do? Immunity against poison. Okay. Go out the way we came in. Should probably upgrade those armors as well. What is Kylian doing there? That's a good question. Kylian, what are you doing there? Oh, it's you, Glenn. Did Sir Victor return? Not yet. What are you doing here? Taking in the scenery while the rain has stopped. I still can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the reason we're here. We wanted to know more about it, who had placed it in Wyrnshire back then, and above all, why. What then? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? You don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. I want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful. Even though you know what it is capable of? Do you find it despicable? The Grimoire kills people. This sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield a sword and choose your targets. The Grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me, but just look back. We are walking on a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. The blood of people who are ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the Grimoire. It is much more useful as a scare tactic than a weapon anyway. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how our enemies feared the Band of the Iron Bull? Do you know the reason why I want to change this world? No. I came from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy, but since dealing with money is frowned upon where I come from, we were not very influential. We had a big house, servants, always clean clothes, and enough food. But all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day, and the horse went wild. It raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the harbor district, fell to the ground, and broke its leg. My sister sought help in an area that even in broad daylight was visited only by scoundrels. Weak and completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after another. Kylian. Our butler found her in a gutter hours later. She had fallen into a coma. I was so angry that I rode into the harbor that same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighborhood had taken advantage of her. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't seen her for years, but from letters my parents keep sending me, I know she's still sleeping. Glenn, I was a very liberal person, whose greatest role model was Ifrit of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from common folks, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him. And after the incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the causes that made them this way. I set myself the goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands. And for that, I must take use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire. The first thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not the beautiful world you have created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry, we will never get to that stone anyway. These are just empty words, Glenn. Damn. Kylian. Bro. Brother. Dude, man. Bamaru. No. Evil and sadness.
Yep.
Damn. So this is where I came from. Yes, this is the tavern. Damn. Let's get out here first. The snack. It smiles back. And it screams when you eat it. Rah! Indeed. Explore most of the area has been completed. The fresh air will do you good, Father. King Valheim III. Now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I am a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only care for this war. You portray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk like this in front of Father. Then go see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know what I told the truth at the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept what Terra needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. Then give him a few more weeks. It is good that you came back. He can't show up, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them tall yet gentle. Loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They are so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his sword. But they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. Nobody has a good time. Everybody only bad time. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Len is feeling. The day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is, if they let me into the castle. They probably don't let you into the castle. Glenford. Alright. Don't leave your gate open to your house, you pretentious noble bastard. State your business. You have none? Then leave me alone. I'm busy, as you can probably see. You know, for someone whose name is Rad Hat, your head is quite obviously bare. No hat, no radness. You have no radical head toppers to which to speak of. Merchant from Pimshire by Tormund by foot. Charm of the Learner. Gets 2 times additional SP into the character's pool. Hello? Yeah, we want that. That's the wrong way. No, Glenn, it is not. Any way I tell you to go is the correct path. Magician's Belt. 10% magic, I'm assuming? 10% mind. Ooh. 10% mind for a little extra healing power, or 20% SP reduction, so more healing more frequently. I think I actually should have to give him mind, because since he's so fucking slow, his turn doesn't come up as quickly as I would like. You know? So I think I'd want to have to make his healing turns as impactful as possible, since he gets so fucking few of them.
Right.
Fucking Homie the Cleric is very slow. We call him Slow Me. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself after she vanished. I bet there's going to be a big reveal that Frederick and Celestia are not related by blood, and then that he wants to give her the old beefy prince stick. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits, you understand? Nope, don't understand. I don't speak bastard. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to help keep the place in good shape. Because fuck Frederick. I hate that motherfucker. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think that just because you returned, I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You will make up for all the work you missed. Do you understand? Answer me. What kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I am sorry. I don't give a fuck about you, Rob, but what's going on? What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue. He is the princess's guest. Apologize. Sorry. Fucking goddamn right. Fucking show me some respect. Bitch. Ugh. Punch you. I swear to God, if that partisan is better than the fucking... the shashlik that I just bought, I'll be a little miffed. Oh, she's a painter. Who goes? Oh, my boyfriend. What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. Well, I have fallen in love with you on this journey. I had no idea you were so interested in art, and so talented, too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motif, a huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to. That you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then. My... Echo? The game's namesake! Remember how Dimebird explained to us that after your death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me, sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. If these remnants flow into a new living being, it is possible that one keeps memories of the previous life. You mean to tell me this place in the painting is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm, and here I am protected from all that. But still... I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him. The boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. I was right. He wants to give her the old beefy prince stick. Sir Gawain. He is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one when he asks us directly to our faces about the Grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess's presence. While you are at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command. General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general has sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must not give Ascania too much time. I can do without curves. They are unnecessary. Oh, come on. They are the most deadly weapons, after all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Ah. You thought they were talking about women's bodies? Nah. Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They're not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Volandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the greatsword superior to the katana. But it also makes the I mean, it does technically make the greatsword... I don't know, I guess a greatsword could be used as a blunt instrument based on just how much they fucking weigh. To cave in the armor. In Volandis, for all I care. They still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is the sky armor. And believe me, you do not want to face one of them with a greatsword. I saw him. Sir Victor's coming. You act like a kid waiting for his presents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings a reward. I am already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor! Shit, there you all are. The fuck is that thing? This is supposed to be the best inn in town? You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper, amber ale. Pah, disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend and a real reason why I'm in Volandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Terran. And this one here is Bathraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with the more dangerous stuff. It's you. What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Tormund. We're surprised. We? If your goal was Tormund anyway, why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna is any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Volandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Volandis is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't that mean we have to explain everything to them? We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. All right, all right. I will take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. There's somebody in the window. Do you see that? Dear? There's somebody in the window back there.
Oh.
Behind Kylie. Yeah, he just moved in because he's dropping. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing. Contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. You've seen what it is capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire? The Grand Grimoire is the weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. And keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So, what do you want to know about? What is it? It's the more powerful version of an ordinary grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with higher ether deposits. The largest grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it? We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th Epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that humans are still alive in the 7th Epoch. Exactly. We are not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? So, what do you want to know about? Where did it come from? In old texts of the 5th Epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, but it is no longer mentioned. About 5 years ago, the stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber. There, it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain? He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair and different colored eyes. Gawain is the prince's advisor and a colleague of Cameron. He is also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nysa. So this man is an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He is trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then, well, then that happened with Windshire. Why was the stone there? Terran had defeated Gravels and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there, and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Tormund and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain? Yes, preparations are being made right now. So what do you want to know about? How do we destroy it? This is the problem. We do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone. Nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Kylie and I survived the explosion. Oh, so it'd be a pretty shitty weapon if every time you used it, the person using it died. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it in any normal way. If that is all your questions. Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago, I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkilber from the Kindred Monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists. And that's where you come in. You plan to go there and you want us to accompany you. Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. All while you're searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nellkilber. Yes, information such as, where did the stone come from and how did it come into the possession of this monk? We might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey, speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. That reasoning sounds familiar. But why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons. I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. Goodbye, dark window shadow. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside of the window. Yep. Stop! You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. What? For what reason? You should know all too well, spies. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you are talking to? The gallows await. Move, now. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh, boy. Okay. One target. To all these. So light claymores, all targets. Okay. I don't use normal attacks like at all, so why would I ever want that? Fuck it, I'll get Berserker for extra damage. I think we're gonna call it here for now. It's a terrible time. It's both a perfect and a terrible time to call it.
Yep.
Till next time, everybody.
Till next time.